back to the vlog / day in the life of a mom of 4, soon to be 4. I have a 20-year-old, a 16-year-old, an 8-year-old, and I am pregnant with my 4th baby. My 20-year-old does not live with us, but I decided to get myself together this day, and we're taking my daughter on a mommy-daughter date, so, gotta look a little bit better than I normally do. So stick around, watch it, and let me know what y'all think. There we go. Okay, looking halfway decent. I need some earrings on, but I get those in a minute. So let's go get some lunch. Look at that 16-week bump, y'all. That's wild. I can't believe I'm pregnant with another baby child. But anyways, let's get to making this lunch. So for lunch, first I gotta clean up my off the counter because I don't know who was in here, but child, they just left a mess on the counter. So of course, can't fix food on a messy counter. So I have to clean it off, but I am making soft tacos. This is a protein heavier meal because for those of you who don't know, I am high risk. I am a type 2 diabetic and I am advanced maternal age, which means I really have to watch what I put in my body, and nothing crazy. So I'm having Southwestern chicken and rice skillet on 2 soft tacos. This is fire. This is by sweetsavorystuff.com. It is freaking delicious, and my favorite part is that it's colorful. I was missing the green bell peppers in this one, but now I'm just gonna take 2 soft taco shells, put them in my Pamper Chef tortilla warmer thing, and pop them in the microwave for 15 seconds just to let them heat up. And then I'm gonna put that filling on top of the tortillas, and again make like a soft taco, but I'm gonna add sour cream and Valentina with green onions. Y'all, it is so fire. Okay, I did add double the protein here, so I added double the ground chicken in this meal just to make it more protein heavy for me and my husband because he's trying to do low carb, and I don't know if he's doing it like for me. He probably doing it for himself because he tends to feel better when he's low carb, but I need to be lower carb so that my blood sugar doesn't spike. Got to protect the baby in the belly and all that other stuff. But yeah, when I say this is delicious, this must be like day 3 or something that I'm eating this, and I can just continue to eat it because it's that good on soft tacos. And so I make 2. So they're a hefty serving. Those are soft taco shells. This meal does help me get enough protein in without having too many carbs, which would in turn spike my blood sugar, which in turn makes me feel like trash. And it's just not good overall for the pregnancy or for me or the baby. So again, I put some sour cream, some Valentina on there, and I do green onions. I cut up some green onions. Y'all, these green onions were strong. I tasted that green onion literally for like the next several hours after I did this. But if y'all have any high protein, moderate to low carb recipes in mind that are pregnancy friendly, please let me know. I know y'all probably girl, just eat, but it's really not that simple because you can't have too many carbs. I can't do a bunch of rice and all this other stuff. I have also been doing some Cajun shrimp and broccoli stir fry kind of situation, which has been really, really good. Breakfast for dinner, but then you can't have too much toast. I'm telling y'all, being a diabetic, a type 2 diabetic, being older and being pregnant is not for the faint of heart, baby, because eating as much as you want to eat, I would love a bowl of cereal. I want a bowl of Pops so daggone bad, or honeycomb so dang on bad. But the way it would spike my blood sugar into the 200s is insane, and we cannot have that because again, that is not safe for me. That is not safe for baby. So please let me know if y'all have any recipes in mind. Anyways, so I took my plate and I went and sat down to work, and I'm finna smash. Let me tell you, so good, baby. But again, back to it, I am advanced maternal age, so I do see maternal fetal medicine because your girl is in her late 30s. I am 38, about to be 39 in April, and I have to be careful. So I have several things that are wrong with me. I have high blood pressure, which has been under control since I was on Mounjaro, and then I have type 2 diabetes, so you see me drinking a bunch of zero sugar stuff, which I love. I love the zero sugar Sprite. I love the zero sugar cherry Coke Zero and those ice drinks. You see the empty container over on my bed, over on my nightstand. Yep, I love that too. This is good for me. So it helps keep my blood sugar low. I also have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is an autoimmune disease where your immune system attacks your thyroid. And I have some, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, but they are big. I do have some fibroids, some very large fibroids in my uterus. So we're dealing with all of that. So let me tell you, like, I was good. I was the healthiest I've been. I've been on Mounjaro. I was so healthy before I got pregnant. And now I'm like, watch what I eat. Like, girl, all this eating like this many times a day is new for me. Okay. It is new for me, but that's okay. So we're making it work. We're making it do what it do. This ain't gonna last forever, and we'll get it together. My doctor did tell me, my maternal fetal medicine doctor did tell me that pregnant women need, I think, 4 times more insulin than non-pregnant people, which is insane to me. So she did tell me I'll have to go up on insulin. Right now, I just take insulin at night, just to keep my blood sugar low throughout the night and to help when I wake up my fasting glucose. My endocrinologist put me on it. I'm on 4 units of Lantus. But if my blood sugar is too high when I get ready to go to bed, I will do 5 units of Lantus, but that's okay. So I'm just here working, eating my lunch, about to get ready to go get baby girl from school. But y'all definitely check out this recipe from Sweet Savory Steph. And if you are a high-risk pregnancy, like, let me know down in the comments because I'm interested to know. Sometimes I feel like I'm so alone. Like, another best friend of mine is pregnant with me, and she's in her mid to late 30s, or she's in her late 30s. She's actually a year older than me, and she don't have to deal with all this. And I'm just like, what the Jesus? Like, what is going on here? But that's okay. By the grace of God, we're going to get through it, and we're going to be just fine. Me and baby bear and my kids and my husband take very good care of me. So I can't complain too much, but yeah, definitely take care of yourself. And if you plan on getting pregnant when you're older, just know if you have all these other health conditions, baby, it is going to come into play and you're going to have to deal with and take care of that. So anyways, let's go pick baby girl up from school. All right, y'all, time to go get school pickup.
Are critical for law enforcement.
Time to go do school pickup. Okay, let's go. Okay, y'all, so I am 16 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and I see maternal fetal medicine. Now, my doctor, who is phenomenal, did some lab work to test for some antibodies. I don't know what kind of antibodies. I don't understand it, but they did it. And it's weird because I don't understand it. But anyways, it came back that I had antibodies that had formed, and it had to have come from one of my babies. So one of my previous kids bleeding, like their blood getting inside my system somehow during birth. So they had my husband do genetic screening, and it turns out he has. So they were trying to see, like, how did it happen? So we were trying to figure it out. And they were like, well, it can only come from, like, one of 2 things. Like, IV drug use or one of your babies bleeding inside you. I'm like, definitely not IV drug use. Never done that. Whatever. So my husband did it. He did the lab work. And it turns out that he does have the antigens. Now, the issue is that my baby 100% chance has the C antigen. Whatever that is. Which basically means that my body has created antibodies against my baby. Now, this is different from RH. Like, I don't know how, but she's saying it's different from, like, RH positive, RH negative, or whatever it is. So, the issue is that my body has created antibodies because of one of the previous kids' blood getting inside me. So, if it detects it in this baby, then there's a high risk that my body will attack this baby. And it'll develop antibodies, and then there's this whole, like, you gotta get ultrasounds to determine if the baby is anemic, and then they want to do a blood transfusion through the umbilical cord. It's like a lot to it, and I was hoping that he didn't have I don't know where it would have came from if he didn't have it, but I was hoping he didn't have it, but he does. So we're gonna take it one day at a time, which means I have to get lab work again. Again every 4 weeks. So now I have to get lab work every 4 weeks for my Hashimoto's, and now for this to make sure that my body doesn't develop too many antibodies against the baby. When I say this is my last kid, other than feeling sick, almost 40, being over it, this is my last child. Okay, I cannot. Y'all, I cannot. So, we literally just got that news, which is why there was a break between me getting in the car, me filming me working and eating, and then me getting in the car because I was like, she called us with that news and I was like, oh, okay, great. Another thing for me to stress about. So, here we are. But anyways, I do need to film. So I did film last weekend, I think I did, or this past week I did two, like I did a couple of days in my life. They were very boring, which is why I did two, and they're still very boring. But I'm gonna go ahead and edit it and post it. But hopefully today is a lot better. But I'm gonna go ahead and edit it and post it. So I'm about to do that while I sit here and wait. Why do people come in the wrong way? Literally, it says exit only. It drives me nuts. Because this is school. So I'm doing it. Anyways, let me do that and get this going. Finish watching this YouTube video I was watching. And I will catch y'all momentarily. All right, y'all. So we're home. We've been home for almost an hour. I've just been working. Y'all know. And now I'm eating some chips and dip, which is so good. But that's it. Keeks got some pancakes on a stick in the oven for her after school meal. And that's all we're doing. So that's it for now. I love the plain. This is just like the wavy lays with their ranch dip. My husband hates it. I love it. And I don't even like ranch unless it's on hot wings. Oh. That's what we're doing for now. I'm gonna finish working. Another 40 minutes. Turn on my out of office. And then be done. Okay. My hair's sticking up. But yeah. Alright, it is 4:40. I am shutting it down. Excuse me, I'm tired. I'm shutting it down. Me and Baby Bear finna lay here for a second. I mean, sleepy. So, work is done. We're done. You're done. Shut it off. Close it. Snap it. Boop, 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 boop. Done. So we're gonna lay here for a second, and then yeah, I'll check back here with y'all. We actually doing something, but I'm gonna finish watching this YouTube video. What's she doing? On her skates. So yeah, that's it. I'm probably finna join my friends out on a FaceTime call. I'm finna get on their nerves. You're right here. Can you get it?
It's hard to cheese. It's melted cheese.
Yeah.
Melted cheese is hard to rip.
Mine didn't pull as good.
That's pulling really good.
That one did. And then you got chicken strips and granola. All right, y'all, we just got back home. So basically, after my last video, since I was done working, I was gonna lay for a minute. I did lay down for a while. My kids came and cuddled with me. My husband came and cuddled with me for a little bit, and then they left. I dozed off when my husband and my son left. I dozed off for like 30 minutes, and then I jumped up because me and my daughter were going on a mommy-daughter date and went to Red Robin. And y'all saw the clips. We enjoyed our time together. But we just got back in the door. So I'm about to chill, watch TV, maybe watch some YouTube. I kind of want to go lay down, but I'm not going to lay down on a full stomach. Smash. It was delicious. It was delicious. But I'm not going to lay down on a full stomach. So I'm going to give it like 20 minutes before I go lay back down. Oh, yeah, I did pick the color. So I got 2 gallons of the paint. First of all, paint is freaking expensive, okay? But I did get 2 gallons of the one color that I showed y'all I liked, which was called Warm Winter. And it's so pretty and I love it. So eventually we're gonna paint this living room and the hallway and just a whole bunch of stuff. So here soon, probably. My husband said he wants to check and see what paint supplies we had out. Because we painted our last house before we moved out. We gave it a new first coat of paint before we put it on the market. And so he wanted to see what paint supplies we had before I went and bought a bunch more. So he has to go out there and go through that stuff to see what all we got, boo. Because ain't no point in rebuying it if we got it out there. So... So yeah, but that's it, that's all. So yeah, I don't know to say. Except that I'm sleepy. But I'll holler at y'all in a bit. Alright, y'all. So after my last clip, I did get on TikTok live and I was on live for like an hour and a half. And it was a good live. So now I'm about to give me some ice cream and call it a wrap. Call it a night. My lips are so dry. Story of my life. Take my medicine, eat some ice cream, call it a night. Doing keto ice cream. Let me show y'all. It's so good. So good. It is this right here. This 0 sugar added keto triple chocolate. It's very rich, but it's delicious. So if you haven't, definitely tried it. It's 11 grams of carbs or something. So good for us type 2 diabetics and if you're pregnant. So we're gonna pick it up. Okay? Don't say anything to you. Doesn't look the best, but I promise you it is so good. So I'm gonna grab you some. My son playing a video game. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.